out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Yeah, so he tell me, don't be pulling up on him about no white boy. So I'm like, man, let me tell you something. He said, I ain't trying to hurt, Bank. I ain't trying to hurt. Don't be pulling up. He getting all loud, so that's making me get even more mad. And I'm like, man, well, I tell you what, he don't owe you nothing. And if you think you're going to take anything from him, take it from me. Take it from me. So then he like, okay, I said, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, take it from me. I said, I don't even want to talk no more. So I started walking away from the bars, and he hollering, screaming, talking foolishness, you know what I'm saying? And then his man pulling him away, said, man, y'all come on, man. You know, old dude George. Some of these names I don't know what these dudes got going on, but like I say, everything I say is actual and factual. But old George, big old George McGee, George was one of his homeboys. So George telling him, he got an old squeaky voice. He a big old dude too, man. But he got one of them old squeaky pimp voices, man. And he a cool dude. He was always cool. Me and Big R was cool, you know, to a certain extent. But he was like, man, y'all, come on, man. Y'all, I got no foolishness, man. Y'all, man, come on, man. This ain't about that, man. Come on, man. Y'all, come on, man. Cut that stuff out. So I'm like, man, I go on to the room and everything. So when I get up there and everything, he leave. They pull him away from the bars or whatnot. So now we in the block. So, you know, the next wreck come, then, you know, dudes expecting to come outside. If it's beef, then let's get it, you know. So I'm pulling up on Sky. He's scared to death. He telling me, that's why, man, I ain't want y'all to do nothing. I ain't want this. Man, now look at all this, man. Something gonna happen, and you know, he's scared. I could just give him, you ain't giving him nothing. For what, man? You gonna let dude extort you out your stuff, man? You might well give him everything. No, man, but I don't want no trouble. I'm saying, man, if you give him something one time, you're going to keep giving it to him, man. You ain't got to give him nothing. Period. He get it from me. You know, well, what if you get in trouble and you get there? I can't stay out here. They gonna try to do something to me too. I said, man, you ain't got to worry about that, bro. It ain't going down like that. And if it do go down like that, I'm gonna tell somebody, man, to make sure you alright, dog. But you ain't got to be scared, point blank. I said, when we go back out there for rec, man, I'm going out there, man. I said, I'm telling you. And I'm going to make it be known what the deal is. If anybody got anything that they think you owe them or they think they're going to take something from you, that they can deal with me. That's who they're going to deal with. I'm going to let them know that. Anybody who want to know that, they going to know it today. So he terrified. He like, he don't want no parts of that. He don't want to do it. I said, man, all you got to do is come outside, just stand over there. And he don't even want to go out there, right? Let alone, I'm going to take these Bethlehems out there, yeah. I'm getting ready to break them out nice and crispy and ready to go because this is a deadly situation. It's a deadly situation, make no mistake about it. You know, and then the move that I'm getting ready to make is even a more deadly move. But at the same time, that's just the position that I'm in right now. And you got to think of my frame of mind back then. I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in my 20s. I'm still thinking that I'm invincible. And I done set out on this path, man, where as to just the way I'm living, you know what I'm saying? Just the way I'm thinking they supposed to be living in here, like gladiators and warriors. So if that's what it is, then I'm going to be the biggest gladiator and the biggest warrior because I ain't going to let you take nothing from me. I ain't going to let you do nothing to me. I don't care how big you is. I don't care how many of you is. It's either or. You going to kill me or you going to get killed trying to kill me. And that's the way I'm pushing my lifestyle. And dudes is going to know it and they going to have to respect it. So I'm just, you know, and now looking back on it, I was crazy. Point blank and frank, ain't no other name. I was crazy because my life was on the line, man. I mean, seriously, and you know, other dudes' life was on the line too, cause I ain't gonna be playing now. I ain't faking. I ain't pump faking. If I pull it out and make a move, it's going down. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be hesitating. I ain't gonna be playing. I ain't gonna be trying. I'm gonna be trying to send you to that upper room if you trying to hurt me. So it's a serious game. But at the same time, I'm so engulfed in it, I can't really acknowledge at the time how serious it really is. But it's serious, you know. And like I say, man, he was scared, and I got a couple of dudes in there that they rock with me. They gonna more or less play their position from the backside in case somebody like try to jump me and all this. They you know, they gonna rock with me because they eating off of it too. They mess with me. So if I'm getting a little money, they getting a little money. So it's like that, you know. So it won't but a select few though, because I never dealt with no more than a couple of people. So Rhett come, man, and we go out there, right? And he comes out there, but he comes reluctantly, but he's scared to death, shaking. You can physically see him shaking. He's so scared. My adrenaline is pumping. It's always pumping, especially when I know I'm getting ready to get into something and don't know, you know what I'm saying, the extent of what I'm getting ready to get into. But I do know without a shadow of a doubt in my heart that I just feel like I'm going to prevail no matter what. You got to feel like that. Am I nervous? Am I a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I know it's serious. I'm not a fool. I know what's going on. To a certain extent, I understand. So I do have some nerve, but that nervous energy to me turns into fuel. It turns into rage when it's go time, you know. So I know what I'm going to do. They don't know what I'm going to do, you know, but I know what I'm going to do. So that kind of, you know, comforts me in a way where I feel like, ain't nobody gonna want what I'm trying to do. They ain't gonna want to go as far as I'm trying to go. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. You know, but I know in my mind, that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm going all the way out. If you ain't trying to go all the way out, you better go another way. Because if you come this way, I'm going all the way out. So we get out there and everything, and we on the yard. When you come down the stairs in Mecklenburg, you come to that one yard right there. You as soon as you come out the building, you right there on the yard. Got weights out there, and it's fenced in, basketball court, picnic table, all that. You already in there as soon as you come out the building. So when we come out, we got to come out there. We right there, and then everybody go to where they going, the stations or whatever they going to, and they wait for the police to leave. So when the police leave, that's when everybody go ahead and resume do what they gonna do. You know, play gamble, shoot dice, play cards, skin, poker, whatever it is that they gonna do, lift weights, whatever. They just wait. We just wait for the police to get on out the way, close the door. So now we know we out here alone. It's just convict and convicts. So that's what we doing. I'm up against the wall, got my back against the wall. He over there, you know what I'm saying? My dudes is spread out. So I'm just waiting for the yard to close so I can make my play, right? So when the yard closed and everything, and the dude go on, the police go on about their business. So I see him over there, Big R, he over there, he gritting, he got this little look on his face like he ready for whatever, but you know, me too, me too. So when everybody gone, I can't wait, man, because I have so much nervous energy in me is bubbling over. So I just say, hey, look. Let's get this over with. Everybody out here on the yard, I need y'all to know this right now. Anybody who think they gonna take something from this dude right here, think he owe them something, think they gonna get something for him without paying for it, the line starts right here. Get it from me. You know what I'm saying? Get it from me. I'm the one that's gonna pay. If he owe you something, get it from me. You know? So I'm letting it be known. So when I say that and you speak out loud, you basically speaking to everybody. It's like an open invitation. So when I say that, oh Big R, he feels some type of way because he feel like what the exchange we just had, that I'm talking specifically to him. So he started hollering, screaming, making all this noise, talking about, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that foolishness. Man, F that white boy and F you and anybody. I said, come on with it. Come on with it. I ain't trying to do no talk, come on with it. So he tell me, what you talking about? So he grabs weight bar and shakes the weight off of him. Now he a big old strong dude, and he probably can swing that weight bar and probably, you know, break my neck or something with it if he hit me with it. But I ain't tripping. And then he grab it and he act like he coming towards us. So Big George and some other niggas, man, y'all go ahead with that, man. Y'all cut that foolishness out. But I got the joint. I'm telling him, no, you ain't got the whole, come on with it. I got that Bethlehem, and I'm saying to myself, and I'm looking him dead in his eyes. I'm saying, you swing it, you better make sure you catch me, and you better make sure you hit me, because if you miss, I'm coming and get you, boy. I'm coming and get you. And one of the hits with one of these, that's ball game. And he see this jump, because I got it in my hand, and come on with it. Come on with it, because this is what you going to get when you miss. So he talking, but he's seeing that he ain't really trying to come at me. He ain't really trying to come, because he know. One mistake, bro, that's the ball game for you. So the tension is real now, and it's getting ready to go down. So George and other niggas is like, man, y'all cut it out, man. This joint ain't worth it, man. And it's crazy. You know, the tension is crazy, it's crazy. So they talking to him, dude's talking to me. I'm paranoid now. I'm looking, I don't know who else with the business on, you know. So that's how tense situations get when you're dealing with stuff like that. So it's crazy, man. But they end up talking to him. He act like he calming down. But see, now to me, we ain't gonna never be cool. We ain't gonna never be cool now, because now I ain't gonna, you know, because you have displayed the ability that you would try to hurt me. You know, you trying to hurt me, and I don't get past that. You know, so whatever type of friendship we had from the beginning, that's severed with me. You know, the best we could possibly be from this point on, to me, is cordial. And I'm always going to keep a crooked eye on you, because if you make a move or you breathe wrong around me, something going to happen to you. Because I'm going to be that paranoid, you know. But anyway, there's a lot of politicking going on, penitentiary politicking, you know, to try to squash these beasts or whatever. So now my part being that they want to know, like, why you taking up for the white dude so much? And I'm telling them, for the most part, a little bit of lies with it, but for the most part, it's true. I'm letting them know, like, I mean, this like family to me, man. He know my peoples. You know what I'm saying? He grew up with my peoples. He know my peoples. So I feel obligated to look out for him. I'm the only person he know when he come in here, and he know my peoples. Just like you would look out for your peoples. They the only one, you know, so on and so forth. Which in essence, it was true. He did know my people. He ain't grow up with him or nothing. He just knew him from being locked up with him as well. But it didn't matter. That was the stance that I made. That was the stance that I was willing to stand by, and whatever came with it had to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part, man, dudes knew that you know, that I was serious, and I was willing to go all the way out, because I done displayed that. Now, it ain't like you ain't got dudes on there that's willing to go all the way out too. It just may be something different from them. It may be, it's just the cause that they willing to go all out for. You trying to go all out for trying to take something from somebody, which is only going to give you a limited amount of what you're going to get anyway. You know what I'm saying? My position is, I got an undetermined amount that I can make from what I'm doing. That's why I'm making my stand. You know, I'm making my stands because I'm benefiting from this. You trying to take something from somebody, is you willing to die from just trying to take a little bit? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. If you come trying to take something from me, you going to die or you going to kill me. So that's where it comes in, where dudes got to make a decision. You know, and I guess he felt like it wasn't worth it to him to go all the way out for a position. He made his play. He tried to take some. He saw he was unsuccessful. He saw it was gonna cost him more than he was willing to pay, and he backed up off the situation. Ain't like he punked out enough, because he was far from that. But at the same time, he knew what the price to pay to try to get that. You know, because I just set the price tag on that. You know, and ain't nobody won't trying to buy that. You know, not at that time. So everything went on, man. Dude was, Scotty was super terrified, man. I thought he was gonna just break down like a skeleton. He was so scared, you know what I'm saying? But he was, when we got back to the building and everything, and got back in the cell block and everything, if nothing else, he had even more confidence in me then, because he saw how much dudes really did respect me. He knew that I had respect, but he didn't know how much. But once he saw that, and he saw how I was ready to go all the way out, he knew he had a warrior on his side, straight point blank. You know what I'm saying? So everything started going back like usual. Everything went back to normal. Everybody, you know, starting to get money, you know, over and over again. But every now and then, this is what I'm saying, this the penitentiary, man. Every now and then you got whispers. You got whispers. They doing the same thing. Dudes get so greedy, and drugs, man, will drive you crazy. Dudes is still whispering to them. Man, break me off some of that weed, man. Hey, man, send me some of that stuff, man, before you get it, Banky. Hey, man, let me get a little piece of that. Hey, I mean, all types of game they whispering to him. But he got so much supreme confidence in me now, he let me know all the time. So all the time, dudes would be smiling in my face, and they doing all that whispering behind my back. I just look at them now, which gave me a better perspective of how dudes operate, how their mentality is. You see what I'm saying? How their loyalty is. You know, dudes will say one thing in your face, but another thing behind your back. And I was learning that even more and more as I was, you know what I'm saying, going through that situation. And that's when the game got a little deep, you know, a little deeper than what I was really used to at the time, because I'm still green, you know, far as to the penitentiary life. You know, and coming out that city, you see a lot of things. So I'm faster in a lot of other ways, but we talking penitentiary now. We talking a whole different environment, a whole different animal, a whole different atmosphere. So they got game in here that I ain't even used to, I ain't even hip to, you know. So I got to learn every day, and I got to learn the hard way because ain't nobody gonna tell you nothing, you know. So yeah, man, they started trying to sneak me off the compound. They figured they couldn't physically move me off the compound without it costing them a whole lot. Be it if they kill me, it's going to cost them whatever. Or they mess around and get killed, it's going to cost them more. So they figured they couldn't physically move me because they saw what my stance was. So they started trying to sneak me off, man. They started writing me off. Writing little notes to the administration, telling them that I'm selling drugs or I got drugs on the compound. So the administration started, you know, acting on these notes, you know, these snitch notes, and messing with my visitors when they come in, you know, asking them crazy stuff like wanting to strip search them, wanting to do extra pat downs on them, wanted to run the dog around their car when they come to check for drugs, want to, you know, do extra stuff with me going in the visiting room and coming out the visiting room, you know, and they never found anything because there wasn't nobody bringing me drugs, you know, and they knew wasn't nobody bringing me drugs, but they was trying to get me in a hemmed up situation, so thinking in their logic that if I go to jail or get transferred or something like that, then he still be out there. Then they can say, well, look, man, Banky gone, man. You know, work with me. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? That's just how dirty people is when it comes to that drug game. That's probably just how dirty people is anyway when they trying to snake you and do what they trying to do for their own benefit. You see what I'm saying? But with that drug game and penitentiary, man, them dudes, I can't say out here in the street because I ain't been in the drug game in the street. But in that penitentiary, them dudes would do anything, say anything, and try anything to get high, man. And it's just crazy. But that's what they was doing. And the people couldn't find them. They was harassing my people. I started making complaints. Boom. They locked me up. Yeah, man, they locked me up. That's all it takes in the penitentiary. Just they can do what they want to do. They locked me up for investigation. And back then, they could lock you up for investigation for anywhere up to 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You know, within 90 days, if they didn't, well, that's 3 months though. Within 90 days, if they didn't find nothing within the investigation, they're supposed to release you back to the yard and put you back in the same status that you went in there for. Meaning that I would have to come back, I would be put right back in my same cell if nothing was warranted to the investigation. So they locked me up, had me on investigation. Obviously, they weren't going to find nothing because I won't get no drugs in, and I definitely won't never let them catch me with it when I actually had it because I used to have someone else hold it. So it was no way that they was going to actually catch me with it. You know what I'm saying? The system that I was using was, I was a step ahead of them in that department. So I wasn't even really worried about it. And I know won't nobody bringing me no drugs that was coming to visit me. So my case looked even more like y'all just harassing me. So I beat the investigation. I stayed back there a couple of weeks, maybe a month and a half or something. They let me back out. Whole time I'm back there, dudes thinking I'm going to get gone now. So what are they doing? They still doing the same thing. Yeah, man, Banky locked up, man. Come on, man, get there and get with me, man. Yeah, I got you. Ain't nobody going to take that stuff from you, man. Let me, you know, all the time they just want to get high. You know, they just want to get high. You know, and they just trying to get rid of me, make me think everybody who pulled up on them made me feel like you was the one who wrote the notes on me. You know, so when I come out and he telling me who pulled up on him, this person, that person, whatever, he don't even come out like when I'm gone. He in his cell, he don't even how to come out at all. He got enough food in there to last him for God knows when, because we was getting money hand over fist. So a couple of dudes in there that mess with me, man, they'll look out for him or holler at him, make sure he cool while I was gone. So he barely goes out. The only time he goes out when he go to visit, that's when people pull up on him with they foolishness, or they write him a note, or write him a letter. So he's showing me letters and notes people write him, telling me, look, man, Banky locked up, man. They might not let him out, man. Look, man, I got you, man. Holler at me. Just give me a little bit of weed. I don't even want whatever you give him. All I want is this, and ain't nobody gonna mess with you. That all this foolishness. So when I get out, and I hear of all the people, I see all the little notes, or I see the people that he said, I pull up on all of them. Yeah, call me crazy, but I pull up on all of them, right? I ain't lying to you. I did it in a subtle way though. You know, like say for instance, his old Joe Blow here, and he was one of the ones who said something to him, but he used to speak to me. So now when I got out and I see Joe Blow, he like, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "What's up, man?" And he like, "Man, hey, I see they let y'all." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm glad they did, man, because you was trying to cut my throat when I was back there." What you talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about, man. It's all good. Stuff like that. That's what I would say. So while I was doing that, you know, everybody try to play it off because they know they was wrong. Everybody would try to laugh it off. Go ahead, man. You know, nah, I won't do nothing but talking trash, man. You know, woo, woo, woo. But all the time, it won't like you was serious, you know, and you just thought I would never know. But this one in particular dude, man, his name was Weo, right? And the thing about him was he thought he was a tough guy because he had actually just had a murder in prison probably 2 years prior, right? He had just, and I knew the dude that he killed too. I'll tell y'all that story one day too. Very important story that I keep wanting to tell on this because there's a lot to go with that story. But I actually knew the dude. I was in the jail with the dude for a minute, and we followed each other as we came out until I went to Augusta and he went to the place where he ended up getting killed. But anyway, this was the dude who killed him. So he thought he was a tough guy because he had came in the penitentiary with a robbery and a murder, and then he done killed somebody in prison. But I know the circumstances behind the killing. I know how it went down, so it really won't like you was just some, you know, some Jason Bourne or somebody like that. You know, I know how the situation went down, which it didn't bother me anyway, because when you dealing with somebody like that, if I know I'm dealing with a dude that's a killer, or I know I'm dealing with a dude that's gonna come real, it's just gonna make me just go that much harder. That's all, especially if I think you trying to come at me. So, with all that being said, like I say, he thought he was a tough guy. So he had said something to old boy too. So when I see him, he tried to speak to me too. And I hit him with the same type of sarcasm, like, yeah, everything all right, man, but you need to stay out of my business though, man, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, what you talking about? I said, man, you know what I'm talking about. So when I say that, he gets belligerent. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. You know, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to do all that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want to do, when I want to do it. And I ain't big R. Making reference to the thing that went down with me and him. I tell him, I said, I don't care who you is. I'm telling you, if you get in my business or come think you going to take something from me, then you going to have to be whoever you think you are, bro. Straight like that. So he was like, man, hey, I tell you what. So he just take off. We outside on the yard. He take off, run across the yard where they playing baseball at and grab baseball bat and start like slowly jogging back over to me. So dudes is seeing this transpire too. So now some dudes is separating, getting out the way. Some dudes is like trying to, you know, intervene, trying to politic, you know. And like I said, a lot of dudes don't want you to go to jail or want nothing to really shake off or crazy, because if we go on lockdown or anything like that, they ain't gonna be able to get the things they want to get. They ain't gonna be able to be outside. They ain't gonna be able to get high. All of that gonna cease. So a lot of dudes are trying to prevent beefs for that, if no other reason. Other than that, they don't care you kill each other for real. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to they got a vested interest, it's different. So dudes is trying to, man, what y'all doing, man? Y'all come on, man, y'all cool. And he acting like he coming over there, but I can see that he don't really want to come over there. Because one thing I learned about war, man, hey look, when you go into war, if you ready, you coming with it. You ain't it's you the aggressor. If you defending yourself, then you gonna wait for the play, and you gonna be ready when the play come. But if you the one that's making the play, man, when I'm making a play, I ain't talking, and ain't no, you ain't gonna even be able to defend yourself, cause it's coming. It's coming. You might not even see it coming. So if you ain't coming straight towards me without talking, then I know you got some hesitation. If you got some hesitation in you, then bruh, I ain't the one to be playing with. You know what I'm saying? So he hesitate because he ain't trying to get to me like trying to get to me. So I'm telling him when I see him coming, I got that Bethlehem on me. You can believe that. So especially on Mecklenburg, like a Visa card, you been a fool to leave out your cell without it. So I got that Bethlehem on me. So you could come on with it, same thing. You got a long baseball bat, anything big like that, you got one swing, bro. And I'm gonna protect my head, you know what I'm saying? If you don't hit me in my head, you might break my ribs or legs, whatever. But whatever you do, you got that one hit. If that one hit don't, break me down or stop me, bro, my one hit gonna send you somewhere where you might not even come back from. Straight up. Cause I'm aiming for the face, the chest, the neck, all of that. And that Bethlehem mean to do much damage. Believe that. So he ain't really trying to get to me. Dudes politicking and talking and everything. Same thing happened. It ended up getting squashed or whatever. Cause like I say, one thing about dudes, man, and this is universal all over. Don't nobody want to die, bro. I don't want to die. So when death on the table, dudes gonna act like they got some get right. They gonna act like they got some get right. So like I say, the thing ended up getting squashed. Me and him ain't never talk no more, ever. We ain't even say, we won't even cordial no more. That just ended our relationship, period. Especially, like I say, when you thinking and acting like you gonna do something to me, we ain't gonna never be cool no more. Brother, believe that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it was when we was never cool no more or whatever, right? So like I say, they kept on trying to get at me though. They wanted to get rid of the old boy because they wanted him so bad. And that's when the game got, like I say, even more deeper than I thought, man. I went to jail again one time for investigation. Won't that long, though. This time maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. They said it was the same thing. Let me right back out. So they were still trying to play me off the compound. So when that didn't work, they resorted to something that was beyond my comprehension at the time. You know what I'm saying? Beyond my comprehension at the time. It was a learning experience for me. It's something that I grew from after that. But at that time, I was green as a pool table, 4 times square. I'm laid up in my cell one day, and they come up in that zone and they talking about shakedown. They gonna come in your cell, check everything, check for contraband, weapons, anything that you don't supposed to have. I'm cool in my cell straight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing in there that I don't supposed to have because I don't live like that. Whatever I got that don't supposed to have, it's in somebody else's cell or hid in a safe place that's not in my cell, not in my dwelling, because that's where I can get in trouble for that, so it ain't in there. So I ain't worried. I ain't got to worry in the world. So I go on out. They cuff me up. They shake me down. They strip search me, cuff me up, take me out there, shake me down, go in my cell, start looking around. Man, them people ain't in my cell 5 good minutes. 5 good minutes. And they come out there and tell me something. Yeah, Sarge, here it is.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.